or it can also go up to 400 rupees, because the oil which we get from Saudi Arab and the Middle Eastern countries will be vanished, and the remaining of the oil will be too expensively sold, and that will cause a major effect on each country except some countries.
Except some powerful countries who are um,
Yeah,
strong.
who are supporting Palestine, such as Russia, who have their own oil and petroleum.
Right.
And if they want to import, they can easily import because they are supporting Palestine.
Right.
And the Middle Eastern countries support Palestine, so logically, the Middle Eastern countries will sell Russia the oil.
Right. So they are supporting Palestine. Okay. So I wanted to ask you this, since we started this, how do you have so much knowledge about these topics, as these topics are so crucial, these topics are so highly these topics are very knowledgeable, and it takes years to build that much of knowledge. So how do you know all of this? When do you study, and how much do you study about these?
See, for studying, at first I should get many sources, and for getting sources I should know English language. When I learn English language, I got many sources for studying, such as books. I read many books, and when I read books, I had a little bit of impact on me, and then I had an interest in history and geopolitics. One of the book was Current Affairs in 2021. So because of these books, I got interest in history and geopolitics, and when I scrolled on some YouTube, I got more knowledge and I was more curious about that. Then I started reading on some websites like Wikipedia, Quora. Then I got more knowledge, and these cycles repeat with me.
So I'm completely amazed. I'm blown away by your knowledge, because to be frank, as I have been a kid, I never had that much of interest in general knowledge or in geopolitics. And you, at the age of, I guess your age is just 10, right?
Yeah, 10.
You are just 10 years old, and your knowledge about these topics, and the economics of our country also, you know very much about this. Then how much do you read every day?
I read at least 50 pages a book.
Every day?
Yeah, every day means constantly. Sometimes I read more and sometimes I read less. But more or less, I read, if I distribute it equally, I read 50 pages daily.
So when you start reading, you just simply, when you start a book, you simply end it in 2 or 3 days max, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But some books are completed in minutes, some books are completed in hours, and some books take months, years for completing, such as the first book of Harry Potter, which took only 7 or 8 months. Then I also wasn't able to complete it.
Right. So it depends on when you are reading, and as you say that Harry Potter was your first book.
Not first book, it was my first book which I wasn't able to read, because at that time I didn't have that much knowledge. But I have heard about Harry Potter, and I thought I would be able to read that, but I wasn't able to.
Don't you find it very boring to read that much of books? So,
in the movies, the story is shortened. The many things, such as the 5 chapters are about how Harry Potter went into the market, magic market.
Right. And
that I hated.
Yes, as we see in the movies, there are many things, many aspects covered in a scene.
Yeah.
In a scene for in just 1 minute, and that scene, if we read it in a book, that scene is
taking 5 or 6 pages.
5 or 6 pages, right?
Yeah.
There are so many details in every that how how that characters hairs look and how they smile and
Yeah,
so and
because
so.
the writers had to do it. Because J.K. Rowling's had to longer the book, means they have to give the specifics, because what they had imagined they can't describe it some words, but what we means we just need some words, we don't need the specification. But the book means needs the specification, because then it would be called a storybook, not a novel. Means like yeah, it's important to give specifications, but some people including me don't like that specifications.
Right.
I never try to read the specifications.
Okay. So, what do you think about this topic, this war? How will it end, and where is it going to end? What do you think about this?
When all the Palestine will end, the war will end.
So, by Palestine, are you telling us about Gaza,
Gaza.
Strip
Yeah.
or both
Gaza,
sides?
Gaza. When the
Oh.
whole Gaza's citizens will end. I'm talking about the citizens, including the government official and army of Gaza's government. When it will all end, just that land will be a barren land. Then the war will stop.
Okay, so you are saying that Israel is not stopping until it conquers all
Yeah.
the Gaza Strip.
Because the PM or the president have give a strong message that the Palestine, sorry, the Gaza wouldn't be as same as it was.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I have seen that.
Yeah, it's
message
it
also.
seems to be just some lines, but it leaves a strong remark that Israel is not going to stop. They just want to destroy all Gaza, because they already destroyed West Bank. Now they
Right.
have to destroy Gaza Strip.
Mm-hmm. So, one way or another, Israel is going to take Gaza Strip now because.
And also Hezbollah. There is a terrorist organization in Lebanon that Hezbollah named. So it is time to also attack. So I know Israel will also attack the Lebanon for that reason, because many of the Hezbollah's army sorry, what, cops, yeah, cops,
Yes.
police or army men are attacking Israel from that side.
It has already started, you are saying.
But officially, there is nothing named that Hezbollah. There is nothing named that.
Okay.
That's why Israel is not declaring war against Lebanon.
Right,
But
right.
they have started the war.
It is going on, but no one knows about it.
No, everybody knows about it. But on the way of geopolitics, it is not a war. It is just protecting their border.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you consider that Israel is also attacking Lebanon, but Lebanon is not retaliating, because Lebanon didn't attack. The terrorist attacked.
Okay. So now we can simply say that Israel is going to take Gaza Strip.
Yeah.
In whatever they have to do, they'll do to take that, and they will that part will be included in Israel. Officially, it will be the part of Israel.
Israel.
Now. Okay.
Not part of Israel. As West Bank was destroyed, it will destroy. At first, attacking them on large scale, then taking the people inside and